Have you ever felt that wave of anxiety as you approach airport security? You're not alone. Whether it's your first time flying or you're a seasoned traveler, the thought of a TSA pat-down can be a major source of stress. The unpredictability, the invasion of personal space, and the fear of doing something wrong can all add up to make the experience nerve-wracking. But what if we told you it doesn't have to be that way? What if there were strategies you could use to make the process smoother and less intimidating? Welcome back to Park and Post. In this video, I am going to be revealing 15 foolproof ways to handle TSA pat-downs. From understanding your rights to knowing exactly what to do and say, these tips are designed to give you confidence and peace of mind. Imagine breezing through security without a hitch, knowing you've got everything under control. Stick around, because these practical and easy-to-implement tips will transform your airport security experience, making your next trip smoother, stress-free, and even enjoyable. I also have a special bonus for you on how to protect yourself in places like airports or hotels where your personal data could be an easy target for hackers. Let's get started. Before I start with this important topic, let's talk about the TSA and the critical role they play. The Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, is tasked with ensuring the safety of all passengers flying in and out of the United States. Their job involves screening passengers and their luggage to prevent dangerous items from making it onto planes. This includes everything from checking for prohibited items to conducting random pat-downs. While these measures can sometimes feel invasive, they are essential for maintaining the safety and security of everyone on board. Now let me start on how to handle TSA pat-downs. Number 1. First and foremost, stay calm and composed. Approach the situation with a calm demeanor. Staying calm can help ease your nerves and make the process smoother for both you and the TSA officer. Anxiety and nervousness can be misinterpreted by security personnel as signs of suspicious behavior, which might lead to further scrutiny. By remaining composed, you help create a more straightforward and less stressful interaction. If you appear agitated or nervous, it might escalate the situation unnecessarily, leading to delays or additional screening. Maintaining your composure not only helps you, but also reassures the TSA officer that the pat-down is a routine procedure, ensuring a quicker and more efficient process. Number 2. Know your rights. You have the right to request a private screening and to have a companion present. Familiarize yourself with your rights during a TSA pat-down. Knowing your rights can give you confidence and help you handle the situation more effectively. The TSA's own guidelines support these rights, ensuring that passengers are treated with respect and dignity. Ignoring your rights or not being aware of them can lead to an uncomfortable experience. If you feel your rights are being violated, you can file a complaint with the TSA. Understanding and asserting your rights helps ensure that the pat-down is conducted properly and with respect. Number 3. If you feel uncomfortable being patted down in public, you can ask for a private screening room. This request is your right and can make the experience more comfortable. A private screening ensures your privacy and can help you feel more at ease, especially if you are concerned about being touched in public. Failing to request a private screening when you need it can lead to unnecessary stress and discomfort. The TSA is obliged to provide this option upon request, so taking advantage of it can make the screening process less intrusive and more respectful of your personal space. Number 4. Politely inform the TSA officer if you have any medical conditions, injuries, or areas that are sensitive to touch. Clear communication can help avoid discomfort or pain during the pat-down. For instance, if you have a recent surgery or a sensitive area, letting the officer know can ensure they handle you more gently and avoid those areas. If you do not communicate your needs, the pat-down could cause unnecessary discomfort or even harm. Clear communication ensures that the process is as comfortable as possible and that the TSA officer is aware of any special considerations, helping them perform their job more effectively. Number 5. Opt for clothing that is easy to manage and less likely to trigger alarms. Avoid excessive jewelry, belts, and layers that could complicate the screening process. Simple, non-bulky clothing makes it easier for TSA officers to conduct a quick and efficient pat-down without unnecessary delays. Wearing complicated or bulky clothing can lead to additional screening and longer wait times. It may also increase the likelihood of triggering alarms, resulting in more invasive checks. By choosing appropriate attire, you facilitate a smoother and quicker screening process. Before we move on, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our latest travel tips and share this information with your friends and family. And don't forget to join our free newsletter and become a friend of Park and Post. By signing up, you'll receive exclusive offers and updates. Click the link below to join our newsletter and start enjoying the benefits today. But let's get back to the topic: how to handle TSA pat-downs. Number 6. Pay attention to the TSA officer's instructions and follow them precisely. This cooperation can speed up the process and make it less stressful. TSA officers are trained to guide you through the screening, and following their instructions ensures that the pat-down is conducted swiftly and correctly. Ignoring or misunderstanding instructions can lead to confusion, additional screening, or delays. Cooperation and attentiveness help you get through security efficiently, reducing stress for both you and the officers. Number 7. Understand that pat-downs are a standard part of the security process and may happen even if you don't set off the metal detector. Mentally prepare for this possibility to avoid frustration or surprise. Knowing that additional screening can happen helps you approach the situation calmly and cooperatively. Being unprepared or reacting negatively to additional screening can cause delays and increase stress. By anticipating this possibility, you can handle the situation more smoothly, ensuring a quicker resolution and continuation of your travel plans. Number 8. Treat the TSA officers with respect and courtesy. A positive attitude can help create a more pleasant interaction for both you and the officers. Remember that TSA officers are doing their job to ensure the safety of all passengers, and respectful behavior can facilitate a smoother process. Disrespectful or confrontational behavior can escalate the situation, potentially leading to additional scrutiny or delays. Maintaining a respectful demeanor helps ensure a professional and efficient interaction, making the screening process less stressful for everyone involved. Number 9. You have the right to request that the pat-down be conducted by an officer of the same gender. This request can help you feel more comfortable during the process. Same-gender pat-downs are standard practice to ensure respect for personal boundaries and cultural sensitivities. Not requesting a same-gender pat-down when it would make you more comfortable can lead to unnecessary stress and discomfort. Making this request ensures that your personal preferences are respected, contributing to a more positive screening experience. Number 10. If you feel that the pat-down was conducted inappropriately, you can provide feedback to the TSA. There are procedures in place to address concerns and ensure proper conduct by officers. Providing feedback helps improve the process for future travelers and ensures that any issues are addressed promptly. Ignoring the opportunity to provide feedback can mean that inappropriate conduct goes unreported and unaddressed. Constructive feedback helps the TSA improve its procedures and maintain high standards of professionalism and respect during security screenings. Number 11. Plan to arrive at the airport with plenty of time before your flight. Security lines can be unpredictable, and if you're selected for a pat-down, it could take additional time. Arriving early reduces the stress of potentially missing your flight and gives you ample time to go through the screening process calmly. If you arrive late and are rushed, a pat-down could cause you to miss your flight. This added pressure can also make the experience more stressful. By giving yourself extra time, you can approach the situation more relaxed, knowing you won't be late for your flight. Listen, whether you're a frequent flyer or planning your next vacation, staying connected is essential. But did you know that connecting to public Wi-Fi can expose you to cyber threats? That's where NordVPN comes in. In places like airports or hotels, your personal data could be an easy target for hackers. NordVPN encrypts your connection, making your data unreadable to anyone who might be snooping. And it's not just about security. Ever found yourself blocked from accessing your favorite shows or even news sites when abroad? With NordVPN, you can easily change your virtual location to access content from back home, seamlessly bypassing geo-restrictions. Plus, did you know that flight prices can vary depending on where you're browsing from? With NordVPN, You can change your location to find the best travel deals, saving you money that's better spent on your adventures. NordVPN offers more than just VPN services. With threat protection, you're safeguarded against malware and intrusive trackers. And if your VPN connection ever drops unexpectedly, the kill switch kicks in to protect your data from being exposed. Traveling should be all about enjoying new experiences, not worrying about your online safety. With NordVPN, you get the peace of mind to explore the world securely and freely. And setting it up is super easy, so you can start protecting your online activities in just a few clicks. Are you ready to travel smart and safe? Check out the link in the description to get a special deal on NordVPN today. Number 12. Limit the amount of metal items you carry on your person, such as jewelry, belts with large buckles, and coins. These items can set off metal detectors and lead to additional screening, including a pat-down. Minimizing metal items helps reduce the likelihood of triggering alarms and speeds up the screening process. Ignoring this advice can result in repeated alarms and the need for additional checks. This can delay you and add unnecessary stress. By keeping metal items to a minimum, you streamline your passage through security, making the experience quicker and smoother. Number 13. Enroll in TSA PreCheck to expedite your screening process. TSA PreCheck members often experience shorter wait times and may be exempt from removing shoes, belts, and light jackets. They also typically face fewer pat-downs, as the program is designed for low-risk travelers who have undergone background checks. Not utilizing TSA PreCheck can mean longer lines and a higher chance of being selected for a pat-down. By enrolling in the program, you benefit from a more efficient and less invasive screening process, making your travel experience more pleasant. Number 14. During the pat-down, keep your hands visible and comply with the officer's instructions on where to place them. This helps the officer perform their job efficiently and signals your cooperation. Keeping your hands visible reduces the risk of misunderstanding and ensures the process goes smoothly. If you don't keep your hands visible or follow instructions, it can lead to delays and additional scrutiny. This might prolong the pat-down and increase stress for both you and the officer. Clear visibility of your hands helps ensure a straightforward and efficient process. Finally, number 15. Keep your carry-on luggage organized to make the screening process easier. An organized bag allows TSA officers to see the contents more clearly, reducing the need for manual searches that could lead to a pat-down. Use clear plastic bags for liquids and keep electronics easily accessible. A disorganized carry-on can trigger alarms or lead to a more thorough search, which might include a pat-down. By keeping your bag neat and items easily identifiable, you help expedite the screening process and reduce the likelihood of additional checks. Let's recap. I covered staying calm, knowing your rights, requesting private screenings, clear communication, wearing minimal clothing, and more. Each of these tips is designed to make your TSA pat-down experience as stress-free as possible. Remember, the key is to stay calm, be prepared, and know your rights. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips help you handle TSA pat-downs like a pro. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and share it with your fellow travelers. If you have any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments below. And as always, hit that subscribe button for more travel advice. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.